feel like there's so much sadness underneath. I just feel like there's so much there that we don't get, and I just don't find Denise compelling.
I look, I yes to all of the above. Everything you've said is a yes for me. I do love her, but I do feel, look, if I take out Bond girl, 80s icon Denise, yeah, there's a sadness there. Look, Charlie Sheen,
As your
mentally
dad, I
inside,
know.
right? Like mentally inside, there's something there. There's some synapses that aren't really all connected. And then Denise, and then this daughter. Now, right, Sami, I saw the video. Thank God I watched it. I didn't realize it was taken down. She looks just like both of them. Absolutely gorgeous, this girl. Drop dead gorgeous. But yeah, she went on and on and on. And she was like, look, now I don't care what any of you say. You're all going to say, shut the fuck up. She's just literally how she was talking. You're in your Mercedes and you make a ton of money and you're Hollywood royalty and you don't have any problems. She's like, I don't fucking care. You can say that. This video isn't for you. This video is for, so I really think she meant well in this video. She's like, it's for everyone who's alone. It's Christmas. And a lot of you are listening to this right now and you're alone. And I have a platform. It's a small platform, but you don't, it's okay to be alone. And I really think she meant well by this video. But yeah, the video itself was kind of sad. And she's like, I will be with my family later and they will all be fighting, screaming at each other. So to
Horrible.
air,
It
right?
was so sad. It's like, I think it's that age-old thing, like, you can be rich, but like, who wants to be wealthy and lonely? And that's, like, exactly what this poor girl on Christmas Day drinking a Starbucks in her car alone when you should be like, I think now that I'm a mom, I just realized once you're a mom, and this is why people should figure their shit out before they become a parent because it so much comes up for you when you are a parent. But to me, it's like once you become a mother, it's not about you anymore. It's not about your life. It's about what is the healthiest thing for these children. And of course, we're all going to make mistakes. I mean, you can't, nobody is perfect. No one has the perfect roadmap for parenting. But like, to me, if I saw my daughter doing that video, that would be it for me. I would be like, I'm done OnlyFans. I would rather live in a trailer and have my kids happy on Christmas morning, even if we didn't have a lot of material things, like loving and happy and us laughing, than my daughter on OnlyFans in a Mercedes on Christmas Day talking about how lonely and sad and how much fighting is in that. That's awful. I don't know, maybe Denise is having her aha moment right now, but that is like
I
the
don't know.
saddest thought. I was so sad I wanted to hug Sami so badly and be like, "Come to my house." Like, I mean, come experience what a loving family is like. That is the saddest thing. And like, to me, I think that's where fame people, it just clouds people. Like, get the fuck off, Denise. Like, who the fuck cares about Beverly Hills? Make sure those three girls that you have are so happy in life. It's about them. Because
Well, that's what my good friend Allison Dubois said. That's why she left and went to Arizona to raise her children. She's like,
good for you,
I
Allison.
think when you're too far gone in this world that we live in. I live in it part-time. Sarah lives in it full-time.
Yeah, but you
Not
make
saying
the
where
conscious.
she lives, not saying where she lives, because I get in trouble for that. What
Thank
do
you.
I make the conscious decision of
Well,
not doing it in my spare time?
I no, I give you credit that you have always said, I do not want children. Like, you are about you. Not, I'm
Correct.
not saying that in a negative way, but you're about
Correct.
you, your bags, your homes. But you have
Correct.
always said, I'm not having a child. Why would I? And I appreciate that. I think that's the most selfless thing you can do because you know yourself, like, you want to have a handbag and you want me to
Correct.
bury put your ashes in a Louis Vuitton handbag
Correct.
when it's all said and done. And you don't give then that's good. But that was so sad to me. I don't know. My
And when
attitude.
I go out with my boys, I don't mean my like 22-year-olds I date. I mean, like when I go out with my boys, my age appropriate friends, and they don't have children either. It's just like, it's great. We all have just, let's hop on a plane tomorrow and go to Paris for the weekend. Okay, that sounds great. Great. I just got my ticket. Did you get yours? Now, again, I told you, when I am in hospice and there's nobody there, except you, apparently you're coming. Thank
I'm
you.
coming and my kids and
So
my
I
husband.
will pay a price for the shallow life that I lead, but I will deal with that hopefully in more than 20 years. How's that? One day you gave me 40 years. Thank you. Go on.
I'm talking too much. Tell me what you think about Beverly Hills and
No,
Denise.
I agree with you. I love this smackdown between these two. I love how Erica's fighting. Denise needs some help in the comeback area, where she's like, "Yeah, you hit below the belt." She's like, "No, yeah, you do." Denise, you gotta have a better comeback than that, babe. Kim Richards gets nervous, giggles crazy, and runs out. I mean, then I do love that one scene like a week ago or whatever, where where Kyle was like, "Children are off limits." She goes on. And Garcella's like, "Well, why didn't you fucking just say that when Erika was sitting here? Why didn't you say that?" It's just true. Kyle's always after the fact. But then I also love when Kyle's like, "Well, why didn't anyone come to my defense about the ring?" So look, they all have a point. No, look, I'm loving Beverly Hills this season. I miss Renna. I do. The show always goes on for me. Um, it's like a reset season. I think maybe we need to figure some things out. But look, Beverly Hills somehow is still rated. It's going to be interesting when Jersey comes back to see. But Beverly Hills right now is the ratings juggernaut. I mean, RHOM, which this podcast just had the esteemed privilege of appearing on. Everyone loves Real Housewives of Miami. Everyone slipped into my DMs. We saw you on Real Housewives of Miami, the podcast. The ratings are horrible for Miami. So there's a little bit of a disconnect. Beverly Hills somehow is still getting the ratings where these other shows aren't. So go Beverly Hills, right?
I love it.
I love it.
I gotta watch Paris in Love because I do love Kathy so much, and I've heard a lot of mixed things about Paris in Love season 2. But maybe are we missing Kathy? Do we want Kim Richards back?
Yes. Yes to the second one. I would like Kim Richards back. Yes. 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 You know how I say I want my housewives to be filthy rich? I
Hmm.
do want that. I do want Heather Dubrow on the OC. I need her there. Potomac, I don't see nothing. I don't see nobody that's filthy rich. I don't know. But, at least Atlanta, we have Candy. In Beverly Hills, we have filthy rich. Sutton Strack is filthy rich. Kyle is
Good.
filthy rich. So I'm okay in Beverly Hills with having the non-filthy rich Kim Richards just be kooky and just bring some humility to every situation, right? So I would like Kim. Yes, I think Kim is real. I don't think Kim can act. I think she's like Teresa from Jersey. I think Kim is just so authentically Kim that camera there or not, I think Kim will be Kim and will just get like Kim is really just morally outraged. Like she can't handle this. She's sitting there and she's like, wait a second. Wait a second. My sister Kyle asked me to go to a function, and now I'm in the middle of this icon, Denise fucking Richards, fighting with Erika, one of the former most hated women in the world, Jayne. Kim is sitting there like, fuck you, Kyle. What the hell did you get me into? Where's my paycheck? I'm out. Right?
I